anime sound sucks.
Hey, pull up the body.
Yes, sir.
Just hear me out. I want to have a look at this problem with you, so we can solve it together. Because the art needs to be respected, but at the same time, the issue needs addressing. And the last one I watched was Pluto on Netflix, and it's a hard sci-fi anime.
世界の科学技術の粋を集めて作り上げられた最高峰のロボットたち。
There are parallels to our world, the Iraqi war, AI and the future of humanity, and it's a good series, a very good series. I enjoyed it, I recommend it. But it doesn't sound good. And I mean, it's not trash, but I'm a sound producer, so I tend to notice that stuff, and it just sounded really mediocre. And I'm talking sound design, I'm talking Foley, the score, the music. It wasn't great, right? The series is from 2023, so quite new. And in my view, my humble view, there's no excuse for a shallow sound production anymore. And because of that, after finishing Pluto, I went on the internet looking for answers. Just to let you know, I'm not the only one who thinks One Piece sounds mediocre at best. The first example, the sword slash. I mean, what is that? It sounds like an 8-bit video game. And they used it throughout the show, not just once with this weird effect, they used it for the stab as well. Walking and running sounds strange, like clapping, especially the first clip when Luffy runs on sand. And yeah, they did add some reverb when he was in a corridor, but it sounded so flat. Listen when the Straw Hat crew is walking. It doesn't sound synced to the picture, and it's blending together. It's very upfront as well. Now, if you think this is bad, listen to this. One Piece and Dragon Ball are from the same animation studio, Toei Animation. And it's safe to say, they don't hesitate to use the same sounds in different shows. Jumping sound. Or teleportation sounds remarkably similar in Dragon Ball and One Piece. What about aura-like electricity sounds? And in One Piece, the big monsters, their walk sounds the same each time, like a big thump. And listen closely to the sound of the fabric in this clip. Or what is it? Is it a flying carpet? Is it the guy running? What the hell is going on there? And some scenes are just super cheesy, like an old video game. Let's talk anime explosions. When you think explosions on screen, you think loud. Probably louder than dialogue, music, or other sounds. And that's fine, we do want that impact. The issue is, particularly in anime, when the volume is cranked up over 100%, causing distortion and clipping. Not only does it lose all the impact, it sounds trash. And again, I'm not the only one to notice. Here are just a few examples of bad explosion sounds, and watch out not to blow out your speakers. What's also annoying is that sometimes they include these loud sound effects in the intro openings. Like, we already have music and the cool visuals. There's no need for extra sounds on top. But let's talk more about borrowing sound effects. And I get it, right? It's cheap, it's easy to use the same libraries, but these are very popular series. Surely they can afford original effects. Here we got Yu Yu Hakusho sounding very closely to Dragon Ball. Similar story with Slayers and Dragon Ball. Listen to the aura, listen to the flames. I understand, Dragon Ball is a massive inspiration for everyone, but they often go and lift sound effects from other movies as well. Like, listen to this, lightsabers. The same cicada sound in every anime when they do a nature shot. And the final classic anime stomach growl sound. I guess all stomach growl the same. But it's not over yet. Let's have a quick listen and laugh at some of the trash sounds. So, the weird trumpet in Nia 7. The bass smoke farting sound, like what is it? Listen to the death sound in Mars of Destruction, it's hilarious. Or the supposedly scary sounds. In Fate Stay Night, the death is a little bit exaggerated, but listen to the blood spilling on the floor. And then, of course, we got the anime screams. So why does anime sound so bad? Any theories? You got something? Because I think that one could be budgets. Audio is always looked over, even in huge Hollywood productions. Tight deadlines, there's just a leftover money that was spent on actors and visual effects. But again, these shows are super popular, so one would expect and assume they have at least some cash to hire a professional, not a student or an intern. Also, production costs have fallen significantly over the years, and good production does not have to cost a lot. There are people creating awesome stuff on their laptops. It could be because it's just easier, you know? They have a library of sounds and they just reuse it all the time, because with many episodes and many series, there isn't much time to just go out and create original stuff every time. One other theory I have is something I noticed when I worked at the movie studio years ago. These studios, they're big companies, they're historic, they're legendary, and people there, some people there work there for decades, right? So they're used to do things one way and are hesitant to change. And I'm no expert on Japanese culture, but the mainstream view is that the Japanese value their traditions, the order, the way things work. They're a somewhat conservative society. And when you look at the anime studios, Pierrot, known for Naruto or Tokyo Ghoul, was established in 1979. Toei Animation with Dragon Ball and One Piece in 1948. You can easily assume they are used to doing things in a particular way, and they stick to it. Because I don't believe they just hire people off the street who don't know anything about sound to do these shows, even though sometimes it sounds like it. So before we finish the video, I want to touch on anime music. One aspect of anime appeal is music. It's often over the top, energetic, and fun. It sounds so different than any other cinema, and that's why it's so good. But there are also some bad eggs out there. And we start with Kami no Mi Zoshiru Sekai. I mean, what is that? I have no words. For Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, they just remixed the original opening song number 1. This crazy tune for Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny is amazing. What about the overuse of a freeform jazz like in Code Geass? Maybe they were inspired by Cowboy Bebop.
Tell me what you're doing here.
Let's flip a coin. Heads I tell you, tails we go out on a date.
And of course, the super energetic anime themes like the ones from Squid Girl or Welcome to the NHK. And let's finish with One Piece rap.
Story goes, we find out about a treasure in the Grand Line, there's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing, I'll be king of the pirates, I'm gonna be king.
It was a fun video to make, not gonna lie. Of course, my message to you is don't hate me. I know that older anime, is forgiven, technology was different back then, and also when they start out, they don't have big budgets. There are many examples of great sounding anime. Hellsing will always be one of my favorites. Cowboy Bebop, Akira, Ghost in the Shell. The latest cyberpunk edgerunners, and I'm not even mentioning Studio Ghibli and Joey Hisaishi music. It's genius. Instead, let me leave you with this. Next time you watch an anime, listen closely, because you might have heard it all before. Thanks for watching.
Your words cut deep. Deeper than any blade.